Which one of these is my most recent? One, yeah. Happy Beer Day, everybody. Welcome back. Think. Why is that thing so small? Remember that, kids. If you're having problems with a hostile shark, explosions will calm it down. Proving that here today. On the evil map of Darkside map. We're back out. I'll just hobble our way back real slow. So how's your day going? In any case, I guess that means we're done here and it's time to go to Korriban. It's the only planet we have access to that I haven't been to yet. I don't remember a damn thing about it. Other than the fact that that's supposed to be a Sith world. I know that on the MMO, if you make a Sith Jedi type character, or Jedi, whatever you want to call it, they start in Korriban. But that's not this game, so. Yeah. Station. What we want? This one, though. I think it was the other one. Alright. Try that again. Octopool. Fuck. Here to be still. Clicking on the door from so far away confused the game. Alright. Fine, try to save myself a little walking and get stuck instead. Go figure. Hey, there we go. Oh. Come on, man, right in my ear like that? You gotta be like that? I guess I could use the bonus of demolition, so I'll do that. hell out of here. Actually, our guy hiding in the closet will escape with us now. Come on, man. Get out of here. Where are you, buddy? Or the whimpering locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishing? Investigate? No, only. No, only.
Alright, fine, stay there. Jerk. Starve to death, I don't care. I tried. Alright, let's get out of here.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility? Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto? That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A couple.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged? No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years.
No, that is
It
terrible.
even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that, I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map? As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Okay, so I think my business here is complete. There's this. Okay, let's see if we can report back to him, because I think we have the information. I just don't remember where he was. Are you two coming, or what? Very well. You only get 3 questions. Okay, it failed last time I tried doing that, so... That's a lot of trials I keep finding myself in. Alright, where's Buddy Boy? Right west. I think it was this guy, wasn't it? Okay, now our business here is finished. Alright, Korban time. At least it's about to be. Forever seen such a hive of scum and villainy since the last time. Welcome, Titanium. We're just about to head to Korban right now. Actually, let's talk to this guy first. Want to buy you some, like... You don't want to buy my Giska? Hey! Basically just bought some XP, I'm okay with that. 100 credits for 500 XP? Deal. I'll take it. Have any reason to do some bench tinkering? Let's check. The Jewel was the X6. I don't know upgrades for that one. But +1/+1, I think we can do better than that. Do a sigil. Oh yeah. Okay. Warp, warp. Warp. A little save. Alright. Time to blast off the Team Rocket. Team Rocket would have loved Korriban. They're definitely Sith. Just without the cool powers. But with the overly obvious cackling evil. In their turret section.
What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karrath's vessel. My old mentor.
Yeah, that was my third planet choice out of the 4. I left Korriban for last. Come on, game, stop minimizing yourself like a weirdo.
Admiral Karrath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karrath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith.
This is a great time for backstory, buddy.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards.
Plan is to hit people with lightsabers until we win.
Admiral Karrath doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Oh. Battle meditation.
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
Kinky. Jolie, buddy, you got this?
I don't think I could use my force powers to convince a whole squadron of troopers to let me go free, but maybe I can use it to get them to take me to a separate cell. They'll probably only leave a single guard to watch over an old man like me. I could use the force to convince the guard to set me free. Then I could free the rest of you.
All right, do it, buddy.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Do it.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found an old man in the back. I think we should keep him separate from the others for questioning.
A strange request. And why do you think this old man should be segregated?
I'm not sure, Commander. After speaking with him, I just think we should question him away from the others. I agree, Commander. After speaking with the old man, I think we should question him away from the others.
Very well. The Admiral is probably too busy to bother with this old man anyway. Take him to solitary confinement for interrogation. Report back to me if you learn anything.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Karth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
Or more.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you. You mean... Oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields. Enough. I don't want to
get animation
before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
That's a good point, Del. If you name it Torture Field, don't you know you're the bad guys? I don't think these guys are under very many illusions that they're the bad guys. Let's see if I can lie to him.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is
Wouldn't that be a great place to hide it, though?
This is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters. It doesn't matter whether you believe me or not. The fact remains that the Jedi on Dantooine have been eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada? Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Pain!
She's gonna go dark side on us now, isn't she?
Hear her suffering. You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you? Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
How is Bastila still on her feet if she's unconscious now?
Don't try to move too
So
quickly.
weird.
You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all
That's
of
pointless.
us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost. Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing? I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Krendar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back. Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping you would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
Naughty girl.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have been too much for me to bear. Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope Jolee busts us out of here before he arrives.
God, I need to speak with you.
What do you want, old man? You better not be trying to cause any
I
trouble,
want
or you'll
pants.
The cell is too drafty. My old bones could catch a chill in here. We don't want that. You better let me out.
Yes, it's too drafty in there. Your old bones might catch a chill. We don't want that. Get out of there.
You shouldn't have let me out, Sonny. That was wrong. Admiral Kareth won't be too happy with you disobeying his orders.
Yes, what I did was wrong. Very wrong.
You deserve to be locked up in the cell for disobeying orders.
Yes, I deserve to be locked up for disobeying orders.
Yeah, Jedi feeling a moment of weakness. That could never go wrong. Could never go horribly, horribly wrong.
What just happened? What am I doing in here? Damn you, old man. I'll kill you if I ever get out of here.
Then I'll be sure to never let you out. Goodbye, Sonny.
See ya, sucker. Alright, you need level. Yeah. Stasis or I like the whirlwind better than wave. We'll take stasis. Guess I'm probably not allowed to equip him. I have access to my stuff. Okay. Well, let's see. Talk to these guys. Uh-oh. Thanks. Ow! My arm. Oh shit. Excuse me, I'm just gonna reload that save now. Yeah, that didn't happen. Riot equipment. Hello. Oh, at least I have a sword now. Stasis. I'm fighting fair, man. I'm a Jedi. Yeah. Sell door key. Does that mean I can open these now? Insane Rodian. Where's the Rodian Insane? What's wrong with you, boy? Guys? Oh, you're crazy too. Great. There's two of you at once. Yeah, there we go. Made my way out of here. Alright, well, you guys are obviously not going to help me break out, so... Ignition, huh? Ignition in here, there might be something useful. thing. There we go. Why are you just spamming it? Combat controls are a bit wonky, honestly. Oh wow. Terminal, what can you do for me? Oh, that was not very interesting. Give me 1 second. Rolling spins me right round, baby, like a record, baby. Round, 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 round. You spin me right around, baby.